Hello everybody, Burnedoutguy here, and welcome back to Stoneblock 2. Alright, so in the last episode we managed to, I don't know, do a lot of different things. So I made a sink, and that way we can make a bunch of clay here. Oh, it's just a little loud on the ears. Whatever, that's fine. Made a bunch of clay. What else did we do here? That was so I could finish off this area over here. Yes, I'll get to my ceiling over here in a second. So I went ahead and I made all the super heaters, okay, super heating elements, and then I put a bunch of these crucibles on top, and then it's fed with three cobblestone generators. They're the iron versions, so we can upgrade these even further if need be later on, but we'll keep an eye on how much lava is being generated and all that stuff for later too. So, that being said, we need to finish this setup a little bit, make a little bit of power, and get into a farming mod. That way we can start doing some more stuff here. So I did a little bit of decorating, and I was using this architect mod thing a little bit, and I've been coming up with like these little arch thingies here going through. I think this looks really nice coming up in here like that. Look at that. I think that looks like really nice, and they all kind of like joined and split off again into different areas. So in here, before we get started into everything I'm doing, I'm just trying to future proof things in here, so I don't have to like go back and rehook all this stuff up later on. So this Yaba mod is kind of fun, and it's going to be a very interesting mod to play with. So we're gonna have to find a way to read all of these barrels, okay, that we're putting up all over the place, and because they're all going to be like segmented apart from one another. So instead of having these controllers all over the place, my goal is to kind of have one controller to read them all. Kind of like a Lord of the Rings type thing, right? So these barrels, you can lock them, so that way there's no items that can go in them. So what can happen is when you read, click on the item barrel reader thingy, well, it reads all the empty barrels too, okay, which is fine. But because later on when we hook it up to like an ME system or something like that, the ME system's not going to register the empty barrels. There's not going to be nothing there. So by doing that, we're going to be able to hide our barrels. And you're going to be like, well, how do we hide our barrels, right? This isn't hidden whatsoever. It's like right there. You can't hide it, right? It needs to be touched, connected. So, but yes, you can hide them, because look, watch this. We click on this. Oh, what is this? It's a barrel. Oh man, what's this one? Oh, it's another barrel. So by using the hammer and the painter, well, if you can change whatever your barrel to whatever you want, so we change them to a block. Okay, so let's change these to a block. Bam, bam. Wow, they're not the block that we need. They don't look like brick at all, so we can paint them. So if you go down here on the painting thing, I found them. They're right at the bottom. And then you can just go bam, bam. And then see, it's hidden. And you don't see them no more. And it's like, wow, that's friggin' awesome. So now I'm going to be able to connect to my entire network, and they're all going to be hidden within the walls and all that good stuff, and I should be able to go around and redo the entire room now and link them all up through these barrels like that. It's going to save a little bit on cabling. It's going to be really awesome. So I'm kind of hoping that there's no limit to how far that this thing can reach out to, and that way hopefully I can go all the way around the room. And then that way later on, we just have to hook up our ME stuff from here and send it out that way, instead of having to go all the way around the room and stuff like that. It's going to save on cabling, like, wow, like hardcore. So I'm kind of liking the way I got everything looking in here so far. Everything's kind of like layered and nothing's like flat. Like it's all kind of got like a little bit of a dimension to it. So I think this is gonna look really nice, man. I think it's gonna look really good. So the reason why we're gonna get into a farming mod is because I don't want to sit here and do this anymore. And we're gonna need lots of seeds and we're gonna need lots of wheat going forward. Wheat because of the these things here, the roosts, and seeds because we need to breed. So as you can see, I got 10 10 10 soul sand chickens and 10 10 10 sand chickens. So these barrels are like full right now. So we got like all kinds of sand and soul sand. I went ahead and made the log one as well, but I haven't 10 10 10 them yet. It doesn't take that long, honestly. It really doesn't. If you just wait around and you sit there and you do it, it goes by pretty quick. But because we're running out of seeds and it takes 2 seeds per breed, right? So you can see how fast you can go through seeds by just 10 10 10ing something. Then you need 16 of them. So if you put 16 of them in here, well, you get resources a heck of a lot faster, right? The bar just like vroop, 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 and you get all kinds of resources. So, yeah, this room is going to get revamped a little bit, but it's going to look good when I'm done. Going to look good. So I had to put a little bit of thought and effort into that one on how I'm going to do it, and I think that's going to be like the best way to do it. And I'm really liking this Yabba mod thing. It's pretty cool. So, enough babbling on that today because we got a little bit of works to do. So, I think I went and did a bunch of more smelting. So, we got copper up the yin yang and iron, and I did a bunch of these seared cobblestone. And then we have all that stuff from the last episode as well. So, right quick, I think we should work on maybe just getting 1 or 2 of these. And then never mind the upgrades at the moment. Then we can go work on a simple alloy smelter. Then that way we can take that glass and we can throw it in there and then we can make our proper conduit fluids. And yeah, I think that would be the plan for the start now. And then once we do that, well then I think I'm going to get into maybe the atomic reconstructor because that's what's going to help us get into our farming mod one. I'm pretty darn sure anyways. I thought I had it out, but I guess I must have taken it off of here. That's fine and dandy. We'll look for it later. So let's get into what we're going to need for this magnetic dynamo. So some iron, invar, redstone, and some of those coils. All right, so invar gear. So we got our 2 invar gears now. And then we'll make 2 of these dynamos. Perfect. So that's going to give us fluid and power. So we're going to take a bucket with us. And we need some energy conduits. And then now let's look into making this alloy smelter. Now, it required grains of infinity. And we had to get grains of infinity. And I was like, wow, how do you do that? But I know how because we use sift sand, if I'm not mistaken. And sand will eventually give you grains of infinity, which are right here. So I only need 1 technically because we're only making 1 of those thingamabobbers. So let's do something like that. Get some more iron out here. We need some iron bars. And I think you need this. Okay, that's done. Then we're going to need some furnaces. So 2 furnaces and 2 more stone gear. All right, so let's make some furnaces. That's good. 2 more stone gears, right? There we go. And then a bucket. Oh, okay. Sounds good. Oh, bam. There we go. So, do I have any glass in here? I do. So if I grab that there, that should be good. So, let's get this show on the road, ladies and gentlemen, right? My God. Wanted to do this last episode, but kind of couldn't, so So for now, how do we want to do this? Because I can turn these things later. Um, I guess for now we'll just do. Oh, there, there. That would. I think that would look good, right? Because then we can put the cabling behind. Or do we put them closer, one by one more? I think one spot out should be good. I think that's going to be fine. All right, so we're going to need to put some lava in these things, right? So we just do this. I believe we should be fine. There we go. So those are producing power for us, which is awesome sauce. And if we just like temporarily snag power from these things and we put this here like that, that should get power. That's awesome. And then we should be able to throw that into there and we should be able to get that quiet glass that we were looking for last time, right? So these cables, I'm not exactly sure where they had to be hooked up to in order to draw power from. My goal is I'm hoping to bundle everything from behind, and then that way we can just run the power off from behind and feed the lava and all that stuff in from behind as well. Like I said, we'll find out how these cables are going to work, but for now, and we got some nice, quiet, clear glass. That's friggin' awesome. So that took a little while to get. So we'll let that do its thing. Then we can actually start preparing for the farming thing, I guess. The farm. Come on. Farm. Maybe it's just a farmer. I believe it's this one here, the actual additions one. Because you're going to need the Inori crystals. Yes. This is it. This is what I want to make. So we'll put that one on our little thingamabobber, and we're going to get ready to start making the thingamabobber here. So, you need quartz. So we're going to grab some quartz. And if I'm not mistaken, if you grab like coal, you're gonna tell me I have no more coal left. That's all I got for coal. If I'm not mistaken. Do you have to crush it first, I wonder? But anyways, we'll find it, right? I think you do. I think we're gonna have to crush the coal. Let me see here. See, it's almost like that. There we go. Smoky quartz. It's the opposite. Coal in the middle, another quartz around. See, that's even better because I have lots of quartz. Well, not lots of quartz, I guess. Yeah, we'll just do that, right? There we go. That's going to give us 64 anyways, which is awesome. And then we can go and throw that into here. Do you not smelt that? No? I thought you did. Okay. So is that the same thing as what we need here? Black quartz? Pretty sure, man. Black quartz. I think it's the same thing. Sagmo. Simple sagmo. I could probably do one of these. Flint. A piston. And some stone gears. I can do that. 2. And oops. And we got a simple sagmo. So let's go and see if this will crush that up. And then if I crush it, I think I'm going to have to smelt it and then I can get quartz. I think that's how that works. Oops. Fine. Whatever. No. You suck. You really suck. Man, that's the only thing that you can do with that. Ugh. Does it make smoky block quartz? Man, I'm really disappointed. So that was a fail. Well, at least we're getting lots of quiet glass. Black quartz. I don't see it on here though. Black quartz. There we go. I guess we're gonna have to go to the mining dimension up top, because that seems to be the only way. What can we sieve? Soul sand? Really? And a flint mesh. So I need flint meshes. Wow, I can do that. Huh. Okay. Alright, so we got 24 black quartz. That's not bad, not bad, not bad. Alright, so we'll just try to toss as much of this stuff in here as we can, because I know I'm running out of room. And we're going to have to think about getting that ME system up and running there anyways. But now we got the black quartz. Now we can go grab our sticks. I believe we needed the sticks, right? What the hell else do we need? And iron. Alright, so where's my iron? Now, I'm going to need probably a few of these casings, so let's make, let's make 7. I have a good feeling that we're going to need a few. Oh, it gives me the actual additions book, which I kind of don't need. Let's just toss that there. All right, so what do we need for now? More iron and some redstone, so that's fine. What is the item? There we go. So now, atomic reconstructor, bam, that's awesome. So I am going to need some of these, and I want another stick because we're going to need a torch, and I want a pressure plate. Sure. I believe that's all we're going to need. Bam. So we got a pressure plate. We got a torch. So that is going to go here. Oh, I guess I should put those web tools away. I don't need them for now. All right. So let's go over yonder. And we can make... I should have brought stuff with me, but... You know, I don't think far ahead sometimes. All right, so maybe if we just... Oh, yeah, look at that. I can do that. I can put that here. And then see... Oh, we're going to have to click on that. Oh. There we go. You want it on pulse mode. There we go. I wasn't clicking the right thing. So now, it'll only work when we throw something onto the pressure plate. See? And it just won't continuously go and waste energy. So... That's a good thing. So now we can go back and go over here. And we can work on getting the stuff to make the farmer. All right. So what do we need to make this farmer? A nori crystal blocks, which is a nori, which is iron in front of that. So I think we can just skip that process maybe and throw 4 iron blocks on there and see how that goes. Maybe. There's something else too. Like I did a bunch of quests. I think the last time in between episodes and stuff. So we'll have to claim those. Bam. So those should give us the nori crystal block. So it saves us from having to do all the iron and blah 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 and all that crap. So I want to go check these out because I did do a whole bunch of quests. So this is towards the chickens. So we'll grab that. Got a water candle. Got climbing gloves, finally. Speed upgrades, that's pretty good. And those phantom phase things. I have no idea what they're used for. So that's pretty good. Awesome. These climbing gloves, man. Look at this. We can just now climb the walls. That's wicked. So now we're going to be able to go to the mining dimension and all that stuff. And what's really good about this is they should repair automatically. They should. Maybe not, because I don't see a durability on them. Oh yeah, look at that. They fixed themselves. That's wicked. So we can throw that into a bobble slot, and then we can just like climb the walls all the time. Really handy for building and climbing. All right. What are we doing over here? Now, okay, we got the Inori crystals for that. I'm gonna go throw some stuff in here. So that, we don't need that. These we're gonna need. Yep, that was all the cool stuff we got. So I took like 4 episodes in order to get those climbing gloves. That's insane, right? All right, so farming, got that. We need 4 seeds and those casings. So do I have more casings? Yes, I just need the seeds. Excuse me. Which are way over here. Just need 4. Here we go. Let's run back over yonder. There we go. Now we have the farmer. Woohoo! So let's see if this thing requires power. I'm assuming it does. Like nothing's for free, right? So let's just go. Yes, he requires power. So how do we get power to this guy way out here at this point in time in our game without having to run a janky cable? That sucks. I could put like a small little lava generation thing behind him and all that crap and gives me something to think about. Gives me something to think about. So let's go check our quest book. So this is storage, right? That's gonna get into computers and not computers, but the presses, I mean. Nothing really says anything about like power. We could like go try to get into the flux networks, maybe. Maybe that would probably be the best thing for us. So let's check this out. See if we can get into this. So this flux stuff is redstone, smelted redstone. Okay, that's pretty easy to do. Then you're gonna need to make a bunch of cores. Those cores you're gonna use to make blocks. And then we got plugs. And we got points. And then we got a controller. This thing we're gonna have to make. This is what's gonna let us create our network. And then these are our storages. Now, if you remember, where are we here? Way over here, we got a few storages as rewards. These things here. So, we could go into our power room over here. All things power, right? And then say like we did like this setup in here, I guess. Oh, I'll just throw them here for now. This was like a tank. This tank will fill up, then this tank will fill up, but then you can stack them like that and all that good stuff, and you put the controller underneath, right? Then obviously you'd have to feed it into here with the power, but that's the whole point of the whole plugs and everything. I wouldn't have to send a wire from all the way over there to there. I could just put a plug on one of these things here, and then it would draw the power and put it into there. So I think that's how that works. And then you just got to put the points in certain places. I could be mixing that back up for removing energy from the flux network. That's correct. So if you want to put this onto a machine, this is what you would use. And then for adding energy to the flux network, so this is where we would hook up to our cable over here and send energy over there. So I think maybe it's a good thing to get into today. Just a little bit anyways. I think maybe we can try to get into that since I have a slight abundance of redstone. And then we can maybe also figure out what we're going to do for ore generation as well. let's just go with 4. I think we can do 4. So let's smelt all 4 of those. Get rid of that for now. Same with this. Don't like that. Put that and that away. Fine. We'll put you here. So I'm running out of space, slow but steady, and we'll find space for all of our good stuff eventually. So I'm gonna wait for that to smelt down, and then once that's done, well, then we're gonna get into our little network things here. So I'll take a little bit of a cut, and we'll be right back. So I went and grabbed some of that quiet clear glass there, and I went and I made the fluid things here. So what's really nice about these is they're supposed to bundle up. So this creates a bundle, and then I should be able to just click on this, go extract. Oh, sorry, insert. I was on the wrong one. Change your tabs, and then you're gonna want to always active, and that should fill up full of lava, and then therefore that should like just constantly fill this thing up here full of lava all the time, right? So the goal is to bundle all these up together. There we go. Now you're gonna see that these ones didn't bundle up because there's a fluid in it, and because there's no fluid in here, it doesn't connect automatically right away. Now, if I were to go to here and go always active, all this fills up. Oh, I might have to actually grab the wrench. Now that I have the wrench, I should be able to just like do this. There we go. Now everything is connected, right? So now I just got to go make sure that each one of these on the fluid side are always active. I could take the insert off just to make it look good. So insert, always active. There we go. So now all these should be just insert. Insert. That way they're never pulling out. They're just always putting in here, right? There. So now these tanks will always remain full. Will always make some energy. Now it's just to figure out if I could pull energy out the back of these things, which would be kind of cool. Then that could save me some jankiness over here. And let's say I could do like a nice little wall of machines or something. You know what I mean? Or even branch it out to a different area, because this is all supposed to be just for power only. So this whole room is just going to be for different types of power generation. I don't want all these machines here. All right, so that's nice and hooked up. So we do have the lava being generated here, being put into all of our good stuff. Magmatic dynamos, and then yeah, got all this going on. That's good. That's good. All right, so next for task, the other thing I was looking at too is we can go wireless power. So they require these GPSs, which is just I can use dye, which is lapis lazuli, paper, which we got lots of, and then sticks, got lots of those too. And then we can go to wireless, right? You can see these things here. You can transfer items, you can transfer energy, and you can transfer fluid wirelessly. Everything is really cheap. Like, look, iron bars, nether brick, that, comparators. Like, we can do all of that. The only problem is you can only put so many energy things into one of these. I think there's like 10 or 11. And then you got to do it all over again. But you also kind of got to remember, well, which one is hooked up to where, and it doesn't make networking very easy, and it's okay for like really early game stuff. Like we could use it, and it would be okay to fuel this thing here, okay? But I really do think we should look forward more to future proofing the stuff that we're doing, so that way we don't have to redo it. Kind of makes a little bit of sense like that. So we're working our way through all of that. We're almost done. So once that's done, I'll come back. All right. So there's also another thing I'd like to set up too, since we have lava being generated. I think this would be a good time to start storing lava, which would be kind of smart as well, right? So if we do something like this, okay, and we use this big barrel here, and we use this ender tanks. So I think before, I think we'll be just fine over here. Okay, we'll put a barrel here. Okay, we will add this here. So now the barrel should be filling up full of lava, right? So now I think what we should do, do we pull it directly off there, or we pull it off of here? I think we should pull it off of this. So I think I'm gonna go like that. Okay. Then we'll put an ender tank right here. Okay. And we will grab our fluid ones. Bam, like this. This will extract. This will insert. Okay. Awesomely awesome. We'll put all this back. Oh, I guess maybe I shouldn't do that. So these are like color coded. That's hilarious. All right. I guess white is going to be lava. I don't want that though, because that's like a default thing. So we're going to go like, can't change. I don't see it, the colors though. I might have to take the shaders off. All right, just as I suspected, you have to color code the top of them. So if you can see in my hand, I know it's a little hard, but it's green, orange, green. So that's the color code that I chose for lava. So that way, now we can just kind of like block this up, and there we go. So now we can pump kind of lava anywhere we want. And this way, well, we can do stuff with that. So my goal is to do a little bit of an obsidian generator. We don't have any obsidian, and going forth, we're probably going to need some. So I really don't know where the heck to hook any of this stuff up. So I'm just going to kind of maybe throw it back here. I really don't, how do we do this? Maybe we can do something like, take that here like this. Now, one way is supposed to be remove. The other way is supposed to be whatever. Okay, so, should connect here like this. We should be able to grab this here like that. That should pump lava in there. That's awesome. It did. We can block that off. You need a bucket of water, right? I think what I'll do is, I can just do it like that. So we can go bam, bam. Nice, nice, nice. So now that should be generating obsidian. So if we go and we put a barrel here, right? Grab one of these, toss that there. Jump on down. And we can go always on, insert, and then here we should have obsidian being generated. Friggin' awesome. So we'll just close this off. We don't need to see that. And there we go. So now we got some obsidian being generated, which is very, very handy. Or like I said, we'll probably need that going forward. I'm pretty darn sure anyways. So that's good. Something we didn't have before. Now all this stuff is just subject to change. Like, don't worry. Like, it says none of this is final. It's yeah, it's so far from being final. Okay. So now we got our flux stuff here. Okay, that's really good. My inventory. Now we need to work on getting this controller, right? So a flux block, as we're gonna need flux cores, which we're gonna need obsidian for. And Eyes of Ender. Oh, we're gonna need lots of Eyes of Ender, huh? How many blocks are we gonna need? So, okay, so I get 4 for each one of those. That's good to know. So, each one of those, I'm gonna need to make 1 block with. So, you can do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Ender pearls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's what it should take for us to do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we'll go here, put these together. So there, we got our 5 ender pearls. We're gonna need obsidian now too, right? So what do we got here? We'll just take that out for now. We'll use whatever we can. So, these things here, right? All right, so we made 20 of them. So that should give us our blocks that we're going to need for that, right? So there's our 5 blocks for our controller. Oh, we need 1 more, really. Oh, you suck. All right, so let's grab 1 more. 1 of these. Bam. Over here. Okay, now we should be fine. Now we should be able to make it. All right, so now we got one of these controllers. Oh, we should make some plugs and stuff first. Totally agree. Totally agree. Because then it's kind of worthless doing that, right? Okay, so I'm going to need a bunch more of those things. All right. That really sucks, man. Okay, so that means we're going to have to get that farm up and running soon. So screw it. We'll just use what we got. And yeah. We'll just use what we got. I'm sure it'll be fine. Famous last words. Famous last words. All right, so here, bam, bam, bam. Oh, we got more here. Of course we do. Let's just use them all because we're probably going to need them. Okay, so we'll start with that. Now, we got that. Now we need the point. This is from removing energy from a network. And then adding energy. So we're going to need at least 1 of these. And 1 of these to start. Yeah. So what would you hook up to the... Oh, I guess I'll have to figure out. We'll have to make a few of these. Redstone blocks. All right, we can do that. Get rid of that one since we don't need that many. Bam. All right, so let's make like 1, 2, 3 for now, and then we'll make these ones are flux block. 1, 2, 3, and the plugs will make 3. All right, so. That being said, and all this being done, we should be able to go over here. We'll figure this out together because I haven't done this in a very long time. So let's just say we do this right here. Oh, gotta remove the bottom one as well. And we do something like this, yeah? I want to get in there. let's deactivate that for now because we don't want to be climbing everything. So which one's which here? Remove energy from the network. We want to add. All right, so it would be this one. So we put... No? That one doesn't look like it connects either. Oh. Like I said, I haven't done this in a while. All right, so maybe you don't. Maybe you just got to create the network on this one. So, let's create a network. Burnt out network. We'll make it green. I don't think we need a password because we're the only people here, right? So that should be fine. Or are they making us use a password? Here, we'll just do that. Perfect. So there's our network. So if I go and I put a thingamabobber on here, right? Extract, always active. Oh, this thing here. Select a network. Go like that. I think the limit you can like disable or whatever. Maybe we can put chunk loading on. I'm pretty sure that's all you gotta do. We don't have anything wirelessly charged yet. Nothing yet, huh? So maybe it's the other one. So let's take that one off. So that's a plug. That's a plug. That's a point. Where's the other point I used? Oh, there it is. So let's go like this. Throw that on there. Like select my network. Still nothing, huh? Interesting. Or do you need to hook up a cable to it? See, that could make sense too. Let me go check that out. Let's grab a couple of cables. Which I wouldn't doubt it. It would make sense, right? It hooks up to a cable and it wouldn't hook up to like kind of that, right? Whatever. Let's go have a look. So let's just bang this out. Throw some cables. Okay, so nothing seems to hook up to this thing here, huh? Burnedoutguy network. I think that's all you gotta do. Pretty damn sure, anyways. Alright, so let's get rid of this crap. This here. Oh. So that should be hooked up to my network, blah, blah, blah. And then this is the plug one, right? I'm just going to toss that on here and I'm pretty sure that's going to work. Alright, so that's the plug, that's the point. So that's not working yet either, huh? Oh shit. Okay, so you got to select all these tanks too to be your network, right? So that way you can store the energy, which would make sense. So adding energy to a network. So what if I just do that? Does that work? No. Haha. Point. Hmm. Oh. Oh, so was one of these actually, were they actually starting to get power? Maybe? Maybe I did that right. So it should have been the other one? The plug? Ugh. Alright, so. But why doesn't it show me? There we go. Yeah, we'll just put the chunk loading on there. Alright, so now we're transferring. Jeez, what a pain in the ass that was. Okay, so now that's our power storage, right? Okay. Now if I take that, now the point is what I'm gonna have to go put over here on this thing over here, right? Pretty damn sure. So if we go over here, we go bam. Okay. Look at that. Look at that. That's wicked. Okay, so this thing is gonna go and collect our wheat and replant it and all that good stuff. Haha, wow. Alright, we figured it out. Good stuff, ladies and gentlemen, good stuff. So that's pretty good. So hey, I can't complain. So now we're gonna get into that. That's good. That's great. Woo! Now we got power. We got wireless power. We got infinite power because we got our cobblestone generators and the lava over here creating stuff. So that's good. I'm super happy, man. I'm like really stoked. That was a huge step forward today. Very, very good. So I think that's what we're gonna call it for today, everybody. I hope you enjoyed the video. Like, subscribe, and we will see you next time.